Welcome ladies and gentlemen back to another Disachi HD video. Today I'm going to bring you a brand new squad builder of our new team which we built. It's a 400,000 coin squad builder right here guys, so we hope you enjoy it. It took us a week or two to build it and yeah, we're quite happy with it, so we hope you are too. So we'll get started now in goal. You'll be able to see which league we're going with by the keeper. We're going to go for Szczesny in goal. I don't think there's too much to say on keepers this year, but 6'5" is great height. I feel like tall keepers now, especially for those long, overpowered finesse shots from outside the box, it's good to have some tall keepers. And he's got some good stats, diving and reflexes as well. Then moving into the right wing back slot. There we are, Florenzi. And again, I don't think there's much you can say about him. 3-star, 4-star is good. Really good actually for a fullback. And then, don't even need to say anything about the stats. Absolutely incredible. Completely well-rounded. Only 3 stats there that aren't green. You can play him at right wing back, you can play him at centre mid, you can play him, honestly, he's such a well-rounded card. That pace is good. Again, dribbling, passing is really, really good. That stamina is incredible. So needed at right wing back. So, yeah. Then moving into our centre backs, we'll start with Miranda and Skriniar. And when I can get down to him, there we are, De Vrij as well. Now, typically we'll probably play it something like this. Just because Skriniar can play at left centre back because he has 4-star weak foot, so he can be quite strong on his left foot. But yeah, I mean Skriniar and De Vrij both 6'2" with Miranda 6'1", so it's quite a decent height for each one, and all having medium high is very helpful because they all can sit back, just be the defenders that we need them to be. And I think by Skriniar is probably one of the most overpowered cards. I mean, good pace, you know, about 70, 71, 72 pace. And those defensive stats are incredible. 83 strength, which we've upped a little bit, just to make a bit higher, 87. Good reactions at 81. And those defensive stats, I mean, honestly. 92 marking, 88 stand tackle, and 82 slide tackle. He is disgusting. Honestly. Such an overpowered card. And then his first teammate, De Vrij, 6'2" as well. So yeah, good. 4-star weak as well. So you could play him on the left, but prefer having Skriniar over there, personally. And then again, looking at his stats, obviously not quite as fast as Skriniar, but defensive stats are even better. I mean, 87 stand tackle, 83 slide tackle, 82 composure, and 87 interceptions. Amazing. Again, not quite as strong, but again, that's not too much to worry about, really. And apologies. Last but not least, Miranda 6'1", so not quite as tall, but also good height. And again, not quite as quick, 68 pace, but his defensive stats are the best of the lot. 91 marking, 91 stand tackle, 85 slide tackle. He's honestly incredible. Absolutely incredible. 83, not quite good, but again, doesn't matter too much because his defensive stats are so well rounded. Moving into our left back, just to finish off the fence, we've got Alex Sandro. Now, honestly, I don't know what you can say about him. I mean, probably the best left back in the game. 3-star, 3-star, high. And that's why we paid 122,000 coins for him. I mean, good pace, exceptional stamina, good defending stats, great dribbling stats, passing as well. Obviously, his shooting is not the greatest, but we don't need to worry about that really too much. So yeah, honestly, he's just such best left back in the game. I'm going to say it right there. Yeah, he's just absolutely amazing. Right, that's the defense. So yeah. So overpowered, so strong. 2 fullbacks, probably one being the most well-rounded player and one being the best left back in the game, and then all in-demand land defenders by the fluke of it, really. They're all great, all got anchors just to boost their pace a little bit along with their defensive stats. And then if we move into centre midfield, we'll start with Milinkovic-Savic and his partner Steven Nzonzi. Now, obviously, 6'5". He's tall. He's very tall. He's very big and he's very strong, which is why we quite like him. Obviously, the pace is leaving a bit to be desired, but that's not why he's there. Like I said, he's there for the strength and the defensive stats. Good dribbling as well, so he can win the ball, he can hold the ball, and then just give it off to the other players to start creating something. Good stamina and again, amazing strength. So that is really all he's there for. I mean, and he does it well. And then his partner in crime, Milinkovic-Savic, is again 6'3", so he's very tall. 4-star, which is amazing. And again, he is such a well-rounded card. He can help defend. Not got as good defensive stats, but he's still got good defensive stats. With 88 strength and 85 stamina, he can last. He can hold his own. And again, his dribbling passing is a lot better than Nzonzi's. So Nzonzi can give the ball off, and then we can start making stuff happen with Milinkovic Savic. He's also not got the worst shooting, so but he's really there just to feed it through to our strikers. And yeah, finishing off our midfield is our cam, and that is going to be 87 Hamšík. So again, probably one of the most consistent and best midfielders from Serie A over the last few years. 6 foot's a good height, high medium as well, so we can start joining in with our attackers. And 5-star weak foot is incredible. Either foot doesn't matter, bang those finesse shots, goal, honestly. And again, yeah, not the strongest, but again, he's there for 84 stamina is good, and then those dribbling stats are incredible. 87 ball control with 88 reactions and 86 dribbling. Given the ball, we can go past a couple of players, use that short passing to slide it through a through ball for our strikers, or those 83 long shots aren't bad either. They can be quite deadly from outside the box. So yeah, he's really there just to get the ball off midfielders, maybe bang a long shot. If not, we can always slide it through to our strikers, and he works really well in the team. 5-star weak foot is nice to have. So that's the midfield, and then moving on to our attack to end things off. Our first striker is going to be in-form Mandzukic, actually. And, yep, 6'3", again, very tall. Our team's quite tall. I think there's only 3 players that are under 6 foot. But 3-star's not bad for a striker. And again, he is here because he can finish. His finishing is deadly. Don't let his card stats fool you. 88 finishing with 84 shot power is deadly. And alongside 87 strength and 84 stamina, with his heading being at 96, and a 6'3" striker with 87 jumping, just wins headers against all sorts of defenders. He can outmuscle them, he can win the headers against them and knock it on for our other players, and from corners our team should be quite deadly as well. So yeah, it comes to show through his goals contributions really. 4 goals and 7 with 5 assists, so just as good at scoring, he's good at setting them up. He really is quite a nice player. And 50k for an 86 rated inform is not bad. And then to finish things off, our last player would be none other than Dries Mertens. Well, I mean, of course, why not? I mean, we could have gone for a Cardi and a Mobile in this strike force, but we have the big, tall, strong Mandzukic. We've got to go for the little speedster magician that is Mertens. 5'7" being the shortest player we have in the team, but high-low, so he stays right up the top of the pitch, ready to win those knock-ons from Mandzukic and really to just burst through their back line. And 4-star is great. He's got the skills and the weak foot to be able to nip past some players. And his card, goal contributions show that really on his card. 7 goals in 7 appearances with 2 assists is really a good goal return. You can see why here, really. I mean, 93 acceleration, 85 sprint speed is ridiculous, with some deadly finishing at 86. Obviously, we've boosted his shot power, so it goes to 95, which is quite nice. And his position is great. His position to go over the high-low means he's right on the shoulder, ready to get in behind the defenders, which is quite handy when Mandzukic wins the ball and knocks it on. Coupled with that dribbling stats, I mean, 92 balance, 94 agility, 91 dribbling with 89 ball control. You're not tackling him. Like, his dribbling's too good. He's too quick with his dribbling's just far too good. He can nip past so many players and just get in behind. So yeah, we're quite happy with the team. We like it. You know, little and large up top, some strong centre mids, and then quite an overpowered defence in our opinion. But we would love to hear your opinion. If you could let us know what you guys think of the team, maybe any improvements you'd like to make, or some changes you would feel like you'd make. We would love to hear from you. So leave it in a comment below. Yes, this has been Zachi HD, Squad Builder, signing off. Bye.